Hello students, welcome to Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Myself Jigyasha Prajapati presenting here class 5th Computer Science video lectures of chapter 6 creating tables in MS Word. Students, in the previous videos of this chapter we have learned how to create, format and modify tables in the MS Word. Now we are going to cover up bookwork of this chapter and the copy work of this chapter. So students, open your computer book at page number 73 to start the bookwork. In the bookwork we have first exercise, take the correct one. In this exercise you have to choose the correct option and put the right mark on the correct option. Our first question is, in which tab merge cells option is available? So student, आपको बताना है in which tab merge cell option is available. कौन से टैब में आपके पास merge cell option available होता है? Options are format tab, design tab and layout tab. Students, we know in the layout tab we have merge cell option, we have split cells option. So your correct answer is layout tab. Put the right mark here. Next question is, in which tab the command to apply shading on a cell is present? Students, you have to tell in which tab the command apply shading on a cell is available. The options are layout tab, format tab and design tab. Students, we know that apply shading on a cell option is available in the design tab. So this is your correct answer. Put the right mark here. Next question we have, what is used to select or move a table? तो आपको बताना है स्टूडेंट, टू सेलेक्ट अ टेबल और टू मूव अ टेबल व्हाट वी हैव टू सेलेक्ट. Students, we know a table provide two handles. One is the move handle and another one is the resize handle. If you want to select the table or you want to move the table, then you have to click on the move handles. Okay, here we have three options: cursor, placeholder and table move handle. And table move handle is your correct option. Put the right mark here. Now we will move to our next exercise. This is fill in the blank. So students, you have to fill up from the given options. Our first fill up is, to insert a table we need to use dash tab. Students, we know to insert a table or to insert a picture we have to use the insert tab. Okay, so you have to write here insert. Next fill up we have, when the table is inserted and the cursor is inside the table, dash new tabs are added. Students, when you click on the table or you put your cursor inside the table, then two extra tabs added in your MS Word. These tabs are design tab and layout tab. So you have to write here TWO2. Next fill up we have, to apply border to a table we need to use the dash tab. Students, if you want to apply border or you want to apply border line, border painter, then we have to use the design tab. So you have to write design. Next we have, to insert rows in a table we need to use dash tab. Students, we know if you want to insert a row or if you want to insert a column in your table, then we have to click on the layout tab. So you have to write here layout. Now we will move to our next exercise, which is write capital T for the true and capital F for the false statements. Our first statement is, insert table is a part of the layout tab. Students, when we want to insert the table, then first we have to click on the insert tab. So this statement is false. We have to write here capital F because insert table is a part of insert tab. Next statement, shading command is a part of the design tab. Yes students, if you want to apply some design or some styles on the table, then we have to first click on the table, then two tabs, design tab and layout tab, appear on your MS Word. Okay, and then shading command is a part of the design tab. Okay, so shading जो आपका option होता है, it is a part of design tab. This statement is also true. You have to write here capital T here. Next statement we have, border painter is a part of the design tab. Yes students, When you click on the design tab, then this border painter option available in this tab, okay, and you can apply the border painter on the table. So this statement is also true. You have to write capital T here. Next statement we have, a row is always inserted below the cell that is active. Students, we can insert a row below the active cell, or we can insert a row above the active cell. So this statement is false. You have to write capital F here. Okay. Now we will move to our next exercise. Match the following columns. Here we have column A and column B. Our first matchup is, it divides a cell into multiple cells. It means we have to find out which options divide a cell into the multiple cells. See here the option, splitting. Student, splitting option is used to divide a cell into the multiple cells. So this is your correct option. Write here one. Next matchup, intersection of a row and a column. Students, we know intersection of a row and a column is known as the cell. So this is your correct option. Write here too. Next matchup, change the color behind the table. Students, when we change the color behind the table, this process known as shading. Okay, so this is your correct option. Write here 3. Next matchup we have, placement of text in a cell. Student, we can place text in the cell by the 4 types. We have left alignment, we have right alignment, center alignment and justified alignment. So placement of text in a cell is known as alignment. So this is your correct option. Write here 4. I hope students you have understood the book work of this chapter. Now we will move to the copy work of this chapter. Students, you have to do this copy work with neat and clean handwriting in your notebook. Let's start the discussion of this copy work. Chapter 6, creating tables in MS Word. Answer the following questions. Our first question is, what is table? Why do you use it? So we have to define what is table and why we use tables. Answer is, a table consists of rows and column. टेबल में स्टूडेंट रोज होती हैं एंड कॉलम्स होते हैं. इट इज यूज्ड टू रिप्रेजेंट द डेटा इन एन ऑर्गेनाइज्ड फॉर्म. If you want to represent your data in the organized manner or organized form, then we have to use a table, and a table contains rows and columns. Now we will move to next question. What do you understand by the term formatting? Formatting से आप क्या समझते हैं? The answer is, formatting means changing the appearance of any object to enhance its look. It means student we use formatting to enhance the appearance of any object. We have applied border on the table, we have applied shading on the table. So what we have done, we have changed the appearance of the table in the MS Word. Okay, so we have done the formatting, we have applied the formatting on the table. Okay, now next question, write the steps to apply shading to a table. So we have to write the steps to apply shading on the table. Answer is, to apply shading, the steps are, first step, click the cell or select the cell. Students, first आपको select करना है एक cell को जहाँ पर आपको shading को apply करना है. In the next step, click the design tab, shading under table styles group. Then when you click on the cell, then design tab appear on the document. In the design tab, you have to click on the shading option, which is available under the tables styles group. Okay, then in the next step, select the color for the shading. Now अब आपको shading के अंदर color select करना है, on which color you apply on your table. Okay, so these are the steps to apply shading in your table. Now we will move to our next question. How do you merge cells in a table? टेबल में आप सेल्स को मर्ज कैसे करते हैं? द आंसर इज, टू मर्ज सेल्स द स्टेप्स आर, फर्स्ट स्टेप, सेलेक्ट द सेल्स टू बी मर्ज. फर्स्ट आपको सेल्स को सेलेक्ट करना है, जिस भी सेल को आपको मर्ज करना है. वी कैन सेलेक्ट 2 और मोर सेल्स फ्रॉम द टेबल. नेक्स्ट स्टेप, गो टू लेआउट टैब. नाउ वी हैव टू क्लिक ऑन द लेआउट टैब. नेक्स्ट, click the merge cells in the merge group. Students, when you click on the layout tab, then here you can see merge group. In the merge group we have merge cells option, and when you click on the merge cells option, then your selected cells will get merged. The cells will get merged. Okay, so this is the way to merge cells in the table. Now our next question, how do you split cells in a table? टेबल के अंदर आप सेल को स्प्लिट्स कैसे करते हैं, डिवाइड कैसे करते हैं? द आंसर इज टू स्प्लिट सेल्स द स्टेप्स आर सेलेक्ट अ सेल. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट अ सेल जिससे भी आपको स्प्लिट करना है. नेक्स्ट गो टू लेआउट टैब. नेक्स्ट यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन द लेआउट टैब. नेक्स्ट click the split cells in the merge group. Students, again you have to go in the merge group, and now you have to click on the split cells option. Next, enter the number of rows and number of columns to split the cell and click OK. Students, when you click on the split cells option, then split cell dialog box appear on your screen. Here you have to enter the number of rows and number of columns to split the cell, then click OK button. Then your selected cells will get split in the defined number of rows and number of columns. So student, this is the way to split a cell into a table. Okay, I hope you have understood the book work and the copy work of this chapter. Thank you students, have a nice day.